On Daf 21 of Taanit, we get the story of Nahum Ish Gamzu, an absolute favorite. He's someone who is famous for always saying Gamzu Latova. This is also going to be for the good, no matter how much circumstances look like they weren't. So how did he get this nickname? So there's a story that he was sent to Rome as kind of a representative of Israel, of the rabbis, and he was sent as a delegate to the Romans. And he was sent with a whole bunch of presents to give to the Roman emperor, a big chest full of gems and all such stuff. And he goes and stays in this hotel along his way, this inn on his way to Rome. And the people see that he's traveling with this big chest, and they decide, what, we'll take these gems for ourselves. So they take these gems, and they can't have them take an empty trunk, or else he'll know about it. So they fill the trunk with earth. Okay. So he goes to the Roman emperor and shows up with nothing but a trunk full of dirt. And the Roman emperor's like, this is how the Jews treat me? They just send me a bunch of dirt and off with their heads, is what he's thinking about. But then we say a miracle happens at Eliyahu. Elijah the prophet comes down. And Elijah is always known for appearing at the right place at the right time, after he kind of leaves the biblical story, the later stories of Eliyahu, he's always like appears at the right place at the right time. He says, Abraham, their father, had gone into war, and it says that he would literally throw dirt into the air and it would turn into like swords and spears and such, and that's how he would fight his enemies. Maybe the Jews brought you earth from Abraham. Is there any place that you've really been trying to conquer and haven't been able to? Maybe this earth will push you over. And the Romans did indeed have a place that they couldn't seem to conquer. So they went into army with this chest of dirt, and they threw the dirt in the air. And I don't know if it turned into swords or not, but they were finally victorious. They finally conquered these people. So they came back and they said, what an incredible gift. And they gave Nahum Ish Gamzu all of these gems and such, and he goes off and comes back to the inn, and the people are surprised to see him still alive. He says, well, what did you bring them that made them, so happy with you? He said, whatever I left with from here is what I brought to them. So the people said, hey, our dirt must be worth a lot to the emperor. So they take a bunch of their dirt and they say to the guy, hey, that dirt that you were so happy with, it actually came from our house. And they take some of this dirt out into battle and get slaughtered and, killing the people who'd given these innkeepers who'd stolen from Nahum Ish Gamzu. This whole thing comes about because at each stage of this journey, he's given dirt instead of jewels. Like, what, Gamzu Latova, this is also going to be for good. How can showing up with the emperors with dirt rather than jewels be good? We don't know, but it all turned out that way. He had such hope that everything was going to always be for the best.